But here goes everybody's favorite representative from Texas, Jasmine Crockett, to tell us why money's bad.
President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from DOGE back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
Listen, he's just telling a lie. He's not the one that had anything to.
How could you be telling a lie about something that hasn't happened yet? See, out the gate, she can't be trusted. She can't be trusted. Nothing she says means anything. I'm going to play it again, but please. Listen to her with a grain of salt, please. Jesus Christ. You're lying. I'm gonna pay you back. He's lying.
Now, President Trump says he likes the idea of giving some of the savings from DOGE back to Americans as kind of a dividend. Would you support that?
Listen, he's just telling a lie. He's not the one that had anything to do with the $1,200 refunds that people had during the midst of COVID that was done by a Democratic House and Democratic Senate. Right now, what they're going to do is say, hey, we want to give you a refund, but Congress won't let us because they already know that there's just no money for that. The only reason that those refunds came before was because we were living in different times. This was a time.
Hold up. Trump could have vetoed the money, right? See, this is why, Tim Black needs to be able to talk to some of these babbling idiots, these babbling liars. These people never get confronted. No one stops. That's why I stopped. People say, Tim Black, you need to let people talk. No, I don't. That's a bad habit. I broke myself of it. No matter who comes to my show, when we talk, we don't let you just talk for 30, 45 seconds, 5 minutes. I've learned my lesson. Don't interview friends. And if you're going to interview anybody, don't let them run off at the mouth. Trump could have vetoed the stimulus. So technically it did come from him because he runs the executive branch. Just because it got through Congress ain't enough. Didn't Biden let us know that even if we got Medicare for all or universal health care through Congress and through the Senate, he'd veto it? But see, Jasmine Crockett doesn't want to be honest and be real. She knows Trump allowed the stimulus to go through. That's why he took credit for it, because it came out of his government. That's the same thing that happens. COVID hit under Trump's reign. It's not his fault COVID hit. But it's sustained on his presidency because it happened when he was president. Whatever happens during your tenure, you own it. Let's keep going. Who is this lady interviewing Jasmine Crockett, letting her spew?
Those refunds came before was because we were living in different times. This was a time in which hopefully we won't ever go through again. We had a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic. The bad part is that I don't know if it's once in a lifetime because we know that Ebola, unfortunately, was detected right here.
What the hell are you talking about? And what's that got to do with the DOGE money? We just talk about what we're talking about. We don't need to talk about COVID right now. We ain't bring you on to talk about Ebola, sister. We're talking about if DOGE, the money, if the DOGE agency is able to pull in money from the fraud, waste, and corruption, pull that money back, and 80% of it goes to fight the deficit, and only 20% of it goes back to the American people, I want you to tell me what's wrong with that. Now, that's a lot of ifs, but maybe it's not 2 trillion. Maybe it's 1 trillion. Whatever the number is. If 20% of the money that's saved, that's the American people's money, how are you going to say we're in a different time? DOGE money is, the money is pulled back through the Department of Government Efficiency is not free money. See, she's operating totally on a fallacy. She got all these degrees, but her brain don't work right. Listen, guys, the stimulus check money, that was government money. I guess it came from us. I don't know. But definitely, the DOGE reallocated funds is definitely coming from government spending that was our taxpayer money. So that's not the same thing, and why are you going to conflate the two? Back to this Ebola thing. Please don't talk about Ebola. I know it's just your way not to give Trump credit for a good idea, because I know it's against the rules. Because if you started giving Trump credit, then you would no longer be the spokesperson for taking a dump on him every time you touch a microphone. We all know you owe your notoriety, your 15 minutes of fame, to shitting on Donald Trump. Oh, and for making a t-shirt shaming a woman's body. But hey, I get it. She had it coming. But I'm just saying, that's really what you're known for. So you're not going to be unbiased. You're not going to tell the truth. You're not going to be honest. And I guess it's ludicrous to expect you to be.
Here in New York here recently, and if we continue down this road of getting rid of scientists or deciding that we don't want to rely on experts.
What is she talking to? Damn it. What is she talking about? Why is she talking about getting rid of scientists? Man, she ran from the topic of Trump giving money like I don't know, like someone fleeing the Serengeti. She ran like a gazelle from a lion. She ran like a runny nose. She ran, damn. She's all on the Ebola outbreaks.
As relates to what they're telling us to do, or we don't want to deal with vaccines and medicine in this country.
What is she talking about? I thought this was about DOGE. Jasmine Crockett discusses DOGE concerns. What does that got to do with Ebola and COVID and what do you even? I guess no one's going to call her out but Tim Black, huh? Yeah, all my black commentators on the Democratic side of the ball, all my independent progressives. See, this is what I'm saying, man. People be like, Tim, I need you to patch things up with the progressives. Man, our content is so diabolical. We're so opposed to one another. They won't call out Jasmine Crockett for this Crocker shit. Jasmine Crocker shit. That's what this is. This is horrible what she just did. This is very pathetic display of commentary skills and delivery and whatever she's doing here. This is horrible.
Then we may be facing not only our next pandemic, but our next 2, 3, or 4 pandemics because of their.
She came on this show and changed the entire topic because she can't be an honest person. Yo, I rest my case. I ain't got a roaster. This turkey roasted herself. She's been the first self-basting turkey. Self-cooking and self-roasting. Self-basting. Amazing.
Incompetence. So no, we are not in the business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you.
What? What? She don't know what $5,000 will do for us. You know what, guys? The worst thing about Jasmine Crockett is she's not even really good at what she does, but people big her up because of the black girl magic. But black girl magic is black girl tragic. This is pathetic what just happened here. This was an embarrassment. I'm pretty sure she's sitting at home right now, eating ice cream, eating Bryans ice cream, in pajamas, in some slippers, and drinking wine and crying in it, and admitting this is not my best performance. This is like your worst performance, okay? You bombed. This is pathetic. No, man. There's a lot of ways people can spend $5,000. Will it change your entire life? Maybe not, but you could definitely do some things. I mean, there were people during the pandemic starting businesses with less money than $5,000. People started t-shirt companies, their own jam company. People started making barbecue sauce. People did all kinds of crazy stuff, man. Different ideas because they had a few extra dollars and they used it to get something going. And if anything else, they learned from it, they grew from it. Maybe it's still going now. Maybe it's part-time, maybe it's full-time. Maybe it didn't succeed, but they took a shot. It did something, okay? Or maybe they just got their car fixed. Or maybe somebody bought their first car or replaced the car. It was just in time to get new tires. I don't know. But only a person that's looking to do speaking engagements, and I don't know, 100 grand a pop. I don't know what she gets paid. 50 grand, 20 grand, whatever it is. Those are the only people that I know will say, what's $5,000? What's $5,000 anyway? Now, whenever you bring when you bring up Donald Trump, and you got to start talking about Ebola, Trump won. It is what it is, man.